There's been an ongoing movement across our region to preserve the memory of Negro League baseball players who were buried in unmarked graves across Allegheny County.
Today, more markers were put in place at Highwood Cemetery in Woods Run. Krista Rose has more on the installation and the groups working to keep these players' memories alive.
On Monday, a crew from Rome Monuments Group worked to install 2 grave markers in Pittsburgh's Highwood Cemetery. The 2 markers were for Clarence Wynn Harris and Frank Miller, 2 Negro League baseball stars who, up until this point, were laying at rest in unmarked graves.
I know today is that, Frank Miller is finally resting in peace. Now somebody can come by and see Frank Miller.
It's not known exactly why Harris and Miller, along with some 20 other Negro League players, were laid to rest without headstones. But Sean Gibson, the great-grandson of the Negro League legend Josh Gibson and the executive director of the Josh Gibson Foundation, says that the whole initiative is about keeping these players' memories alive.
And that was the whole purpose of the QR code, is that, these graves have been unmarked for so long, and if somebody gone by, we want the people to know who these people are. But the main goal is that we want to give all these players that we know of have a final resting place and be finally resting in peace. And now Frank Miller and Clarence Harris is finally resting in peace.
Each marker costs about $1,000 to install. And while the Josh Gibson Foundation is grateful for each and every donation they receive, they're specifically honored when they get a group of middle school students who contribute and who are eager to preserve the past. Such is the story with the 7th grade students at Ryan Gloyer Middle School, who raised over $800 for Clarence Harris's marker. 3 of those students were on hand at Highwood to see that marker they paid for installed.
We made some posters to raise some more awareness, and we sat outside at lunch. We made some announcements during lunch to let everyone know they can donate.
It really just touches the bottom of my heart to know that our work that we put into this and the resources we had could actually do something so great.
The Negro League's Memorial Marker Initiative has 9 more graves to mark and preserve here in western Pennsylvania, and the hope is that this project could not only spread across the state in the future, but across the country to allow all these Negro League stars to once again come home. Reporting at Highwood Cemetery, Krista Rose, KDKA TV News.